Aloha! Aloha, everybody. My name is Kamaha'o. I'm here on behalf of Kumu'awa today. Sadly, she wasn't able to make it, but we're still glad us hula girls are able to perform for you. So, we would like to introduce our first years of our hula class, Na Likole Hua o Hilo Hanakai. Pai lima, guys. Look at those beautiful smiles. They're here to perform an awana for you called Ulu Palakua.
Kaulana mai nehi a Ulu Palakua. E niki ahi ahi a homea o paniolo. Kaulana mai nehi a Ulu Palakua. E niki ahi ahi a homea o paniolo. Hevehi e kulehi a Ulu Palakua. Ona me kawapuhi e biti maolingo. Hevehi e kulehi a Ulu Palakua. Ona me kawapuhi e nani maolingo. Haina mai kapua hana Ulu Palakua. E niki ahi ahi ka homea o paniolo. Haina mai kapua hana Ulu Palakua. E niki ahi ahi ka homea o paniolo.
That's for sure. So nani and avahine mai kai. So that was our first years. This is their first year. They did so good, guys. So now we would like to introduce our upper levels, including our second, third, and fourth years. They're gonna dance such a nani awana for you all tonight. Mahalo e Hilo Hanakahi.
Mahalo e Hilo
wahine. Now we would like to welcome back all of our wahine, all of our girls. Ooh, we're going to do a little formation. Dancing for you is Kula Iwi.
Kula Iwi, my native land. May kapiina kalay hae ai kamole olu
From all of us to all of you, we say aloha and join hula. It should be Hawaiian dance.
Aloha. Okay, let's try that again. I know that we had the hula. Let's give them a round of applause earlier. But we're going to try that again because I know you guys can do better. Aloha. Oh, mahalo nui, mahalo nui. I am Drew Fernandez. I am the Freshman Academy Vice Principal. And before I continue, I'm going to have our principal say a few words. Principal DiMello.
Hey, how's it, everybody? Welcome to Hilo High. Yes, sir. Class of 2030. So I want to thank all of you guys for coming out tonight. Thank you to all the families, and thank you to everyone who helped. Can we get a round of applause for all of our performers tonight? And to everyone that helped with preparing tonight. There's tons of hands that go into doing everything. What you'll come to find out is a lot of our students step up and help in whatever way that they can. So big appreciation goes out to all of our freshman academy and our current freshman students who are here on their own free time, not because we bribed them or we threatened them, but because they want to be here to help out with the next generation and the future ninth graders. So thank you, current freshmen. So I don't want to take up a whole lot of time. My name is Adrian DiMello. I am principal for here at Hilo High School. I want to thank Principal Travis Toriano for coming out today, coming here to support all of you guys. You guys all probably know him. You've had him as your principal for the last 2 years. So thank you, Mr. Toriano. And a few words from Mr. Toriano. No. Okay. But thank you guys for coming out tonight. Again, our doors are always open for you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask any one of us that is around. Even if we don't know the answers, we can pretend like we do. No, but we'll find out those answers for you guys. But anytime, please, we're just a phone call away. We're right across the street. So anytime at all, just let us know. If not, and you feel more comfortable speaking to any of your current teachers now, please go ahead, speak to your current teachers, and they will definitely reach out to us to get whatever questions you have answered as well. So thank you again for coming out tonight. Mahalo guys plenty. Thank you.
So just as we know, we're going to do introductions real quick. But so thank you everybody up here. And then we also have the other half of you 8th graders, incoming 9th graders, down in the auditorium watching this live feed. So we're going to have, they listen to everything that you guys have up here, okay? So our introductions, we want to basically thank Principal DeMello, but there's 4 vice principals here. We are Academy Leading School, so I'm the Freshman Academy Vice Principal. We also have Vice Principal Heidi Pana, Vice Principal Jason Trimble, and Vice Principal Keala Ili. Our core foundation, especially for the Freshman Academy, it definitely come from the top down. So Principal DeMello, then we also have our counselor right here, Miss Dawn Tillery. Our Freshman Academy is, all of our academies have a plant that represents them. The Freshman Academy is the kalo, is the early foundation, the beginning, the start of high school, the start of everything. So without that foundation, without that solid core teachers, we wouldn't have what we have in the Freshman Academy. And by the way, the Freshman Academy made model status this past year for the NCAC, so we are very proud of that, and I'm very proud of my teachers. Our teachers are split up into 2 teams. We have Team Hanakahi and Team One. So for Team One, we have our math teachers. So some of them are down there in the auditorium, but we have Leilani Yamanaka, we have Miss Tiffany Hoota back there. Wave. Lola Baldado, Kylie Sullivan, Matthew Masuyama, Steph Whitehall, our SAC who did everything. We sent her home because she's exhausted, but Miss Tanya Schweitzer did a lot. She does a lot for us here. We have one of our academy leads up here, Miss Samantha Furman-Blythe, and then our other math teacher, Miss Reina Suginohara. That is our Team One teachers. Our Team Hanakahi teachers, Miss Brittany Carey, she's back there. We have Miss Christine Takada, Jade Farmer, Mr. Joshua Julian back there, Miss Malia Naukana, Miss Suan Masuyama, Elizabeth Laliberte, our band teacher and our other academy lead, Miss Kule Arcel, is down at the auditorium, and ceramics, Miss Megan Mand. So, without further ado, we are going to pass the torch along to our ambassadors. Our ambassadors are chosen and selected by our teachers because they are awesome and they are going to do a great job and portion of this night.
Hi everyone, I'm Ella. I'm in 9th grade, obviously.
Hi, my name is Kendall, and I'm also 9th grade.
Hi, my name is Max, and I'm also in 9th grade.
I'm Caitlin, and I'm Cadence.
We're all in 9th grade.
Okay, I got you. Our vision for Hilo High and for the Freshman Academy is that we would like, or we want the 9th grade to feel very included and not like excluded, because that we're the new kids at school. We want them to feel a sense of purpose and belonging. That's what Freshman Academy does for us.
Yeah, honestly, like it really does help. It's just gonna sound like it helps. The people say it helps, but it really does. It helps create a sense of belonging, and it's nice that all your classes are close together, which maybe we can get into later. But the mission statement is we want to provide ninth graders with the opportunity to develop a powerful sense of direction in life, to excel at the standards and refine their ability to demonstrate the GLOs, which hopefully you guys know.
So some student projects with our freshman academy is the ongoing Genki Ball project, where we make around 1,000 Genki Balls per quarter to be thrown into our Liliuokalani gardens to help clear out all the dirty water. And every grade is involved with graduation setup, whether if it's setting up or taking down or decorations, but the freshman is involved with setting up all the chairs and stuff.
And at Hilo High School, there are various events that freshmen participate in, such as the homecoming, winter ball, career college fairs, and the vendor fair, which...
The vendor fair is the 13th, so next week Saturday, I think.
Come support freshmen. We're trying to raise money for, right now, we have the winter ball coming up. So come let us make money. Please.
Okay, so here are some of the advice that you guys might know for upcoming high schoolers. So I'll just read some. So communication is key. Talk to your teachers, because don't be afraid, and they won't come to you for work. So just be prepared. And high school is a place where you can learn and grow. Have a positive attitude going into high school. And high school is like a place where you can start thinking about your career choices and your paths.
So I think one thing that I definitely wish that I knew, that I'm glad that I did do, because, but it would have been nice if somebody just told me, so I'm just going to tell you guys. If you're doing a world language, like really any language, or if you're doing honors, I know you're probably going to hear this a million times, but do take it seriously. It's not like a class where you can just sleep it off and you'll be fine. You got to pay attention, because you will miss stuff, and then you might eventually fail the class. So make sure that you do pay attention. But no pressure.
So this is our course catalog. I think you guys have it. So page 1, you'll see the vision and mission statements, which we just covered. And then there's a bunch of notices of links and language assistance. And it will have Miss Tillery come and speak.
Thank you, ambassadors. Okay, so as the ambassador started to explain to us, these are some key pages of the course catalog. We'll be going through some pages up through the presentation today, but we're not going to go through all 71 pages of this. After we're done with our presentation, we'll be available for questions if anybody has. One of the main pages for you to be aware of is page 6. Can you hear me okay, by the way? Not too good. Okay. Is page 6 the graduation requirements? 24 credits are required throughout the state of Hawaii for a public high school to earn the diploma. In addition to the 24 credits, just the number of 24, there are specific courses and categories of courses that need to be taken. So that's all detailed for you on page 6 of the course catalog. Please read through that carefully, especially if this is your first child coming up to high school, so you can gather information from there. There's also information on earning honor certificates and what it takes to become valedictorian, so you might want to dog ear or highlight that page is a good one to turn to. So you can see up there, as I've mentioned, there are certain categories of courses that need to be taken and earned, credits earned, as well as specifically named courses within different categories. Grade 9 students will be enrolled in English. It's worth 1 credit, meaning it's a whole year-long course. You will also be enrolled in World History, again, a 1 credit course, meaning it lasts for a year. Students will take a science course. It will either be environmental science or honors level biology. Each of those are worth 1 credit, again, year-long course. If you are interested in taking the honors biology, there is a brief application that needs to be filled out. I have them here. They're on bright yellow paper. So after we're done with the presentation, please see me if you're interested in taking the honors biology course. Everybody also takes math. We have 3 different levels depending on what level of math your student is currently in, your child is currently in. So there's Modeling Our World, which is similar to a pre-algebra type of a course. There's Algebra 1, and then there's Geometry if the students are currently in 8th grade in algebra and pass their algebra class, ideally with higher than a C. Transitions to high school, you'll see there that it says it's worth a half credit. That means it's a semester course. Very important course for our students where they are given a lots of skills with how to adapt to the high school setting. They also get started on their PTPs, the Personal Transition Plan, which is a graduation requirement due at the end of their junior year. But they get started on it in their freshman year. And also we do a lot of registration, preparation, and help with them in the transitions class. So that's a semester course, half credit, that all students take their first semester of 9th grade. 9th grade PE is also required. That's the 2nd semester, half credit. And then students have 2 electives that they get to choose, each one worth a credit. Depending on the elective that's chosen, it might be a semester and a semester course. So on the back, sorry, may I see your registration materials because I didn't get to see them then. Okay, sorry, on the lavender sheet of paper, that shows you the electives that are open to 9th graders. So when you get to filling out your pink registration form where it says electives, choose only from that lavender list. The course catalog shows you all the other electives in addition to those that are open in the later years, but these are the ones that are open to 9th graders only, or only open to 9th graders. Please, 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 please be sure to read the course description in the course catalog so that there's not any unpleasant surprises when you get into the class. If you sign up for something and then you didn't realize, oh, I didn't realize band, I was required to stay after school or go to performances on the weekend and stuff. So please read the description carefully. Okay. Okay, I just said all that so we can move along. And I said that as well. So that's the lavender sheet is the courses that you can choose from as incoming freshmen. It's very important that you're aware of our schedule change policy. It's extremely difficult to get classes changed, not because we're trying to be mean or pilau or anything along those lines, but our master schedule, meaning what teachers we hire, what courses those teachers teach, are based on what students put on the registration forms. So it's very important to take the time to read the descriptions and to think carefully about what you want to take as an elective, because we're not run like a university where you can come in the first couple of weeks and change your mind and just, drop a class and switch. We don't have the staffing. The way that the staffing is set up in schools is not the same as a university. If you have questions when you're filling out your registration form, you're welcome to email me. You can try to call, but email is better, and I'm happy to answer questions throughout the registration process for you folks as well as for our current 9th graders. Okay, some questions that tend to come up, and then again, if there's questions, additional questions after, we'll be around. We'll be glad to help you with them. When is your registration form due? For our incoming freshmen, it's due by December 15th, that's a Monday, to your school counselor. So if you haven't met Mrs. Hashimoto Skorikoff, there she is, I'm sure you have. They're due to her. Don't bring them to me. They're due to her, okay, by the 15th. What if you don't turn in the registration form? Okay, so this occasionally happens. Well, yeah, it happens. Students who don't turn in a registration form and they pass all of their classes at Hilo Intermediate, they earn all the required credits to become a high school student, they will be given a schedule. We choose the electives, which means whatever electives there's space in, that's what you'll be placed in. There's not the opportunity to change those electives when your first day of school and you go, oh, I didn't know I was going to be in creative dance. That wasn't something I was looking forward to doing. So this is your opportunity, and not to try to say anything about creative dance. There's plenty of people who love that class, but just as an example, it tends to be a specialty one. So please be sure to complete your registration form and turn it in to Mrs. Hashimoto Skorkov on time, which would be December 15th. What does it say? Does returning the form mean my child has guaranteed enrollment at Hilo High School? That's a great one. No, it doesn't. So to become a student at Hilo High, you have to earn all of your intermediate school credits and be promoted to the high school level. You also, if you live outside of Hilo High's district, you need to submit the GE form, Geographic Exception form, to be allowed to attend Hilo High School. Sorry, the glare is kind of bad on this. When do you receive the schedule? Usually the middle of July. So please watch Hilo High's website, our social media. You can also sign up to receive the parent letters, and you'll get informed that way. Okay, if you want to make changes to the registration form after it's submitted, that's a tough one because, as I mentioned, we're not able to make changes at the start of the school year. Please think carefully when you make your choices before you turn in the form. We're giving you, kind of a lot of time to think it through so you can spend some time, talk to your parents, talk to your kids, talk to your friends. If you have siblings who attend Hilo High School, cousins, get information from them as well. You can try. You can try email me, but probably we're not going to be able to change it. So it's best to do it accurately the first time when you turn it in. Okay, the requirements to sign up for honors level courses. As I mentioned previously, the biology honors, there's a packet that will need, a little application that will need to be completed by you as well as your current science teacher. You will return that to your current science teacher, and then she will get it to our science teacher. For the other courses, there are no, and English teachers, correct me if I'm wrong on this, there are no prerequisites for, they're not listening to me. Okay. Honors English and Honors World History, you can just sign up. We do ask that you have your current social studies and English teacher sign as well to indicate their approval. But there's not a packet for Honors English, correct? Yeah, no packet for that. Wait. Oh, okay. We have our math teacher, Mrs. Arbles, here to talk about Honors Math.
Yes. Hi, you guys. I'm Krysti Arbles. I'm one of the math teachers at Hilo High. I just wanted to clarify the honors math. If you guys can look at your pink paper. There is a place where you can check honors math, but that's different. So we have 3 paths for freshmen next year. If your child is in Algebra 1 honors right now, your current math teacher will place them into Geometry X. So they'll still stay on that accelerated track. And then all freshmen take Algebra 1. But we're opening up 2 tracks for Algebra 1 next year. Regular Algebra 1 and then Honors Algebra 1. If your child is at grade level, the Honors Algebra 1 would be the track for them. And if you know they're college bound. But we would like, the math department here, we would like you guys to check that if that's a option that you're interested in for your child. However, that doesn't mean they're automatically going to get placed into Algebra 1 honors. there will be a placement test that will take over across the street. And then they just have to be at grade level to be in the honors Algebra 1. So if you put a check in that box, we'll make sure you and your child will get a letter saying when the test will be given, and we'll administer it and we'll also grade it. Do you guys have any questions about the Algebra 1 honors? Yes? Yes, so if your child is currently in honors, which is Algebra 1 8th grade, they'll get their Algebra 1 credit for high school, so their next class is geometry, and they'll stay with that cluster of students, and their class is called Geometry X. And their teacher is there a Geometry X? Our registrar will get their Algebra 1 credit, and they'll know to change them into the Geometry X. Is that how normally it works? Does Melissa? They'll be fine. If they have an Algebra 1 credit, our registrar will place them into Geometry X. Yeah. Okay.
If you're currently in Algebra 1 and earning like an A or a B, I would say just write Geometry X on there, just to be double safe, so then she knows, okay, here's somebody who's currently in algebra. We get that information, at the end of the school year, but you can go ahead and indicate that now.
Yep. Okay, and then, sorry, the Algebra 1 honors is made for students that are in regular 8th grade math, not the Algebra 1, because they would just repeat the class and they can't get 2 credits in the same class. Okay, are there any other questions? So check it if you're interested for your child, and then we'll give them the placement test. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Arbles. Summer Bridge, do you guys know about that? Okay. Oh, nope, he knows about it.
Yes. Thank you, Ms. Tillery and Ms. Arbles. Okay, so Summer Bridge is a program that I have been doing for the past 4 or 5 years. And so basically, I'll be sending information to the intermediate, to counselor, to get out to you guys. It will be after spring break, so ending of 3rd quarter, beginning of 4th quarter. Summer Bridge program is you can earn a half elective credit. So basically, with that, it's going to be the whole month of June. You'll be transitioning into high school, meaning the Summer Bridge program covers Hawaiian culture, covers study skills, AVID skills, and also basic math skills. They will be rotating between 3 teachers in that time. The days are short, but basically it's a practice for them at high school. Yeah. So they can earn a half elective credit. What I tell them, especially, it's only the month of June. We do have Kamehameha Day off, but if you have more than 2 absences, you won't earn the half credit. But if you're here the whole time and you pass at the end, then you'll earn the half credit. You'll come into, besides the ones that are coming from honors math, but you'll come into high school earning already half a credit. Yeah? So we just want to encourage that. Last year, 2 years ago, I went from 60 students. Last year, we went over 100 students that signed up and earned. So just be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. We'll send it after spring break at the end of 3rd quarter and the beginning of 4th quarter, so you can sign up. Okay. Before we go in, because we know, especially down at the auditorium and up here, it is hot. We're as teachers, and Miss Tillery is down here. We do have the teachers down at the auditorium, and we also have a counselor down there that can answer questions. But before we used to have you guys watch this elective videos, but if you can go to the QR code, you can watch it on your own. It's going to show things. We also have Miss Ayashihata here, who did a lovely job with the taiko down there, but she also wants to talk about electives.
Hi, aloha. My name is Aya Shihata. I'm the Japanese teacher here at Hilo High School. I just want to give you just one quick note about the world language. World language choices are just Japanese one, Hawaiian one, Spanish one is listed. But however, if your child been through this emergency school or natives, like parents are native speakers, so you know your child knows how to speak Japanese at home. Read from Gakuen. Hawaiian went to elementary school to different elementary school in the Hawaiian language-based elementary school. Those students, we do not want you to take the level 1. So if you are the case, if you're Japanese, then you can come and talk to me today so I could kind of assess you quick. If you're Hawaiian, please email Kumuava. Is there an email address somewhere? Oh, you can go to website, Hilo High website, and then you can search faculty, and then you can search her name, Hawaiian language, and then you can email her your child's situation so she can assess your child before you register Hawaiian 1. Okay? And in Spanish, same way. Thank you.
I think that. Okay, do we have any questions up here? There's one in the back. Yes. Sorry, I can answer that afterwards, probably. Anybody else? Okay, I am going to take this question. Yeah. So the question is, if you turn your form in earlier, is it most likely that you're going to get chosen for that class? Yes. The one thing that, so we do encourage you guys, especially for the electives, that's why we have you guys watch the elective videos. And if you guys already know, because it's freshmen, it kind of goes with seniority, the upper levels. So, but the quicker you turn in your paper, the quicker we can maybe put you in the class, especially that you guys are freshmen and it does go like that. So yes, please turn in your registration form as soon as possible. You guys don't have to wait till the 15th. You guys can turn it in. If you guys we had some people last year finish it already and was giving it to us over here. So you guys can definitely do that. It has to be that copy. Yes. It has to be this copy because our registrar, she has it and she goes through it and she has a binder that will reflect back on. Any other question? Yes. We do offer PE, but not for freshmen. So incoming freshmen, we do not offer any other like PE or health. It's only for those credit recovery people. The only thing that we're offering for incoming freshmen is the summer bridge program. Any other questions? Okay. Yes. For band, do they need teacher signature approval for like? Yeah.
Yeah. The question came up for electives. Do you need the teacher's signature? Not for a first year course, you don't. So if you're currently in band and wanting to take a second one, then yes, get the band instructor to sign. Yeah.
Okay, again, down there, if you guys didn't hear, if teacher approval for electives, first year, you do not need it, but if you are like in band across there, then you'll get that signature and they will put you in over here. Yep. Any other questions? If you don't want to raise your hand and you want to talk to us afterwards, please don't hesitate.